right, there we go. Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome to Ask the Health Coach. I've been missing in action for a while. If you remember, my previous channel was called Intuitive Fitness, but we have changed it to Ask the Health Coach. We're creating all new type of content to kind of relate to pretty much related to that new name, Ask the Health Coach. We're going to talk about more content. It's going to be less workout videos now. Still a few videos on nutrition, like just in the kitchen, but we're going to go a lot less on that too. We're going to be doing more of this, just the talking videos, talking about the reasons why we don't have time to work out, the distractions of working out, why our finances are tied to us not reaching our fitness goals. So we're going to tie a lot of things in the real world on why we're not reaching our fitness goals. So we've been trying for years and years. We keep telling ourselves we're going to do it. We keep falling off the wagon each time. But what is the real reason? What's the psychology? And what are the distractions that are keeping us from doing that, right? So today we're talking about why we really lack the time to actually exercise. Because one excuse I get from a lot of my clients when we first meet, especially for one-on-one health coaching or even personal training, they always say, I don't have the time. And that's an excuse that's hard to accept sometimes for me because I feel like we really have the time. It's all about putting it in perspective. So you can say I don't have the time, but think about it this way. Do you have 30 minutes a day? Some people might say, no, I don't have 30 minutes. I'm busy at work. I have to get up early in the morning to get the kids ready for school, or by the time I get off work, I'm just mentally fatigued and physically tired. I don't feel like doing anything. I just want to relax and do nothing, right? But when we take that 30 minutes and put it in perspective, and we realize that 30 minutes is only 2% of our day, or even an hour is only 4% of our day, that may let us know I might have the time because we're looking at it from a different perspective versus saying 1 hour and 30 minutes. Now we're looking at it from a percentage standpoint, right? So we're saying, do I have 2% of my day that I can give to my health? Do I have 4% of my time that I can give to my health? Do I have that? And most of us do. If we look at it from that perspective, if you give 2 to 4% of your day to your health and wellness, whether it be nutrition or exercise, this is going to help out so much, right? Because now you realize I still got 96 to 98% of my day that I can do other things for myself, for family, for work, and things like that. But let's go ahead and just dive right into it on the real reasons why we don't have time. Number one is the social media distractions. Because we have to really go back and allocate our time day to day. What I want you to do is I want you to go to your phone, go to settings. I can't quite remember where it is in settings, but if you go to settings, search in your settings for how much time you spend on apps, right? Search for that on your settings or Google that and it'll tell you how to get on there from your iPhone or your Android. When you get there, look and see where your time is going on your phone. How much time are you spending on TikTok, on Netflix, on Instagram? How much time are you spending there? And you spend that time, but you're just laying down in the bed or sitting down on the couch or sitting down at work, and you're just scrolling through Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, just being entertained, Netflix. Look on there and just see how much time is going to each one of these apps. Then you can let me know after you look at the time that you spend on these apps, do you not have enough time to focus on meal planning? I know a lot of people say I just don't have the time to meal plan, but you go back to these apps, you realize you're spending an hour a day on TikTok, 30 or 40 minutes on Instagram. You spend about 50 minutes on YouTube. If you're doing this and you're just sitting around doing nothing and you're just on your phone, you can take that time back, allocate it to meal planning, preparing that meal at nighttime, preparing those meals on Sunday or Saturday, and having those meals for the rest of the week. That's what it's all about. You have to allocate your time. So if your time again is going to TikTok, going to YouTube, going to Instagram, you're just scrolling through, this is the time that 30 minutes to an hour that you're spending on those apps could be actually going to your nutritional planning. This could be you going grocery shopping, getting those healthy foods. This could be you cooking those meals up each night. Each night you come back from work, creating that menu for the week. Put that time back towards something that's going to help get you closer to that goal. Number two, the other thing about distractions when it comes to social media is that that hour, that 2 hours, maybe 3 hours that you spend daily on those Candy Crush games or again on Instagram or TikTok, you can actually go into the gym. That's your gym time right there, 30 or 40 minutes. And listen to this, listen to this. The good thing about that is if you're on TikTok, if you're on YouTube, Netflix, listening to a podcast, what you can do these at the same time. You can be at the gym working out while you're listening to your podcast, while you're scrolling through TikTok, through Instagram. You can be riding a bike. You can be lifting some weights. You can be on the elliptical. You can be going for a run outside, a walk outside. All of these things you can do in conjunction with the bad habit that you have of spending time on these different apps. So combine them in the beginning to create that new habit. Put them together so that way you can still scroll on TikTok, you can still enjoy your Instagrams, you can still be entertained, but at the same time, you're actually getting that exercise in, okay? So that's gonna be key. The number two thing I hear people say, especially when we have kids and things like that, is that I don't have the time because my kids have these events. I got to take them to piano lesson. I had to take them to track practice, football practice. I got to go to their football games, their baseball games. I totally understand that. I would not want you to miss those events with your kids. But all I'm saying is, can you again tie the two together? So let's say your child's in karate lessons, right? They're in there for an hour. You can take 30 minutes of that hour to go walk around the building, do some exercises outside while they're in that class, in their karate class. If you're at a baseball game, maybe you can walk around the field. If you're at a football game, go up and down the bleachers. Same thing in a basketball game. Just walk up and down the bleachers while your kid is playing that game because these games are 2, 3 hours sometimes, right? So this is the best time to find that time to exercise, work out while while you're enjoying your kid's event. You can also be working towards your goal. Because we have to prioritize our health first so we can take care of those we love, right? All right, guys. The third and final thing that keeps zapping your time away. One of the real reasons we lack time is we're not setting boundaries with work, right? So if we're not setting boundaries with work, we're missing out on time with our family. We're missing out on time preparing those healthy meals. We're missing out on time going to the gym. So we have to create those boundaries with work, right? So we have to say, this is the time I start work. This is the time I end work. So let's say you start work at 6 and you want to get up early in the morning and work out. Maybe you can get up at 5 in the morning, get you a 30-minute workout, watch a YouTube video, go for a walk outside, go to the gym, go play tennis, play basketball, whatever you choose for your exercise, do that. And then you start work. Then we got after work, right? Sometimes we keep our notifications on our phone. We're checking our emails from our phone. People from work are texting us, and it's past 7 o'clock, past 6 o'clock, right? So if you normally get off 5:30 in the evening, then set those boundaries for yourself first. Just letting yourself know I'm gonna close the computer down. I'm gonna turn off notifications. I'm not gonna check emails, anything like that after 5:30. Then number two is you have to set those boundaries with your coworkers, your employees, whoever it may be. Just say, hey, at this time at 5:30, if you email me and it's not an emergency, I will not get back to you until the next day at 6 o'clock when I start my day. So you send me something after 5:30, just know it will not be answered until that next day. That way you're setting those boundaries. So that way, if you plan on going to the gym at 6 o'clock, 5:30, you're already winding down. You get your workout clothes on. You head to the gym. 30 minutes. You're back 6:45, 7 o'clock. You're ready to get meals prepared. You're ready to eat with the family, spend that time with family. So this way, you're getting the healthy meals in, and you're actually getting the workout in. And that's going to be in 2 hours or less, right? So that's about 8% of your day. Just 8% of your day that you gave to yourself, to your family, because you set those boundaries with work. Guys, these are just simple ways on how to find that time to get to the gym, to make better choices when it comes to your nutrition, how to find that time to meal prep, finding that time to make a healthy meal each night, finding that time to prepare your lunches for each day. These are just simple ways to do it. Let me know in the comments below, what are some reasons why you don't have time to fit the exercise in? Why don't you have time for that 30 minutes, that hour each day? Again, it's only 2 to 4% of your time that you've given to yourself. If you really want to prioritize your health, you have to make this time, guys. You have to do it, okay? There's no excuses because we all have the time. It's all about allocating that time and figuring out where is that time going. So what I want you to do this week, what I want you to do for me is I want you to, again, like I said earlier, I want you to go on the phone, look at your apps, go to your settings, look at the apps that you use the most. How much time are you spending on those apps? See that time. I want you to cut that time by 45 minutes to an hour each day. And I want you to take that hour back and go to the gym. I want you to take that hour back and prepare a healthy dinner, prepare a healthy lunch for the next day. This is the lesson, or the assignment that I want you to take forward for this coming up week. I want you to do that for me. Again, take your time back. Take it back because this is for your health, right? This is so you can be here longer for your kids. We want to get this time now so we have more time later. Because we don't do it now, you're going to cut your time short as you get older. You're going to cut your time short because now you're spending more time at the hospital than you need to, right? You're spending more time taking that medication. You're spending more time going to dialysis. You're spending more time, guys. Your time is being taken away. You're also losing time because now, instead of living to 90, 95 to 100, living a fulfilling life, now that life has been cut short to 60, 65, 70. We don't want that. I want you to live a long, great life. I want to be fulfilled. I want you to be healthy. I want you to be fit. I want you to be physically active in your 90s. I want you to feel good in your 90s. I want you to be able to get around and do things for yourself so your kids don't have to worry about that, so you don't burden with them with that type of thing. So we want to control what we can control. And the thing we control right now is the time that we give to ourselves. All right. But till next time, this is Ask the Health Coach. My name is Carlos. I will see y'all later. Y'all have a good one. All right. Peace.